after handing me his best and cookies.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
I haven't even officially started the game yet, and it got like 30 degrees colder in my room. I'm in danger. Aloha, everybody. I am Althemia, and this is Lurking for Love, another Yandere dating sim. Who would have known? So, let's get into this, shall we? This is another game that some of you guys have been like hella suggesting for me to play. So, I'm actually pretty excited. Hey, we in the South somewhere. I don't know where we are, but we're in the South. Fuck yeah. The doorbell. I rub my eyes and wipe away the dry crust. Consciousness came flooding back to me as I lay on top of my sweaty bedsheets. Texas is pretty different from where I lived before. I've been here for a few months now, but everything still feels new. Oh, now I know where we are. We're in Texas. I attempt to slide myself off the bed, my legs almost putting me off balance from my drowsy state. As much as I'd like to continue relaxing under the covers, I still have errands to do today. Let's freshen up first. I relieve myself and brush my teeth afterwards. I squint at the mirror. I'm so tired I almost forgot who I was. My name is Althemia, A-L-T-H-E-M-I-A. Althemia. Yep, that's me, alright. I go by she, her. I follow up with my usual facial routine as I scrub my face. I hear the doorbell again. Oh yeah, the doorbell did wake me up, didn't it? I gotta be social this early in the morning? No. I go downstairs and make my way through the living room to reach the front door. I gotta check the people. Hi, Claire. I'm gonna check the people. Oh, it's him again. Hi, Althemia. I got your mail by mistake again. Dang, that's the 5th time this month. I wonder what's going on at the post office. This guy is my next door neighbor. Honestly, I don't know anything about him, other than that I've seen him work at the retail store close by, and the fact that apparently the post office keeps sending him my mail. Thanks again for bringing me my mail. Oh no, it's happening again. Jacob! Yeah, here you go. Yeah, that's your name, ain't it? Okay. His wide eyes kind of scared me for a minute there. After he hands over my package and envelopes, I place my mail on my coffee table to open, but then I noticed Jacob is still standing there at my doorway. Save. Oh, the saves are bloody photos. Oh no. A friendly chat never hurt. We just moved here. Might as well make friends with the neighbors. So, Jacob, how's your day been going? Oh, I've been doing okay. I've been needing to check out this one movie for a while. It's called Revenge of the Jackalopes. Oh. It sounds like one of those cheesy old horror films. Yeah, it's an obscure one for the 1950s. Jeez. It was directed by the same guy who made the movie Invasion of the Schmangies. He also directed the movie Attack of the Blorble Worms. I like that one. Blorble Worms. I definitely don't recognize any of these films he's talking about. Wait, What was that? I didn't see that. No, there's no log button. Oh well. Invasion of the Schmangies had its positives too, but I felt like the writing of Attack of the Blorble Worms was a little more consistent. Sure, yeah, whatever you say. Cool. I get it now. I think if they balanced more of the pacing and changed some of the dialogue, the details of the way the Schmangies were invading would have made more sense. Hey, Jacob. Your movie knowledge is great, but I gotta run some errands today, so... sorry about my rambling. Didn't mean to hold you up. It's alright. Bye, Jacob. Goodbye, Althemia. See you around. Bye-bye. I close my door and focus back to my mail. Let's see here. Bills are in the envelopes, but my package is something I've been waiting for. I open the box and... Yes! My new band t-shirt came. Bewitched Blood. Nice. I got into this band recently called Bewitched Blood. They played locally here a few months ago, but they weren't selling merch at the time. Looks like they got popular pretty fast. Now their shirts are almost out of stock on their website. I'll have to wear this out soon. Maybe I'll find some other fans in the area. But for now, I gotta catch up with work a bit. Having a remote online job has its pros and cons. It's nice I get to work from home, but sitting down all day does take a toll on my back. Most of it involves sending documents back and forth, and once in a while having to print them. I wish ink cartridges weren't so expensive. I can feel my stomach growl. Time for food. I want a sandwich. I've managed to get quite a good chunk of work done for today. My fridge has been nearly cleaned out for a while. It's about time I go get some groceries. I hop into my car and went to the nearby market. I grab a cart and make my way through each aisle. I get some canned food, some pastas, and a few of my favorite snacks. As I pass by the meat section, I see a familiar figure. It's Jacob. He seems to be deep in thought. I stand a bit closer to the meat and catch my neighbor's attention pretty quickly. Well, howdy, Althemia. Nice seeing you again so soon. Hello again. Just here picking up some groceries. I'm way overdue. During a brief pause of our conversation, I scan over the various shades of red behind the glass. Jacob seems to be staring intently at the fish fillets. So, Jacob, you like seafood? I love seafood. I've been in a mood for salmon lately. He fidgets in his spot for a moment. Hey, I plan on cooking the salmon tonight, and I was wondering, maybe you want to come over for dinner? I cook so much that I always have leftovers, so it'd be nice to share this with someone else. You can join me for movie night too while we eat together. Sure. Why not? Sure, I'd love to. This guy is offering free dinner and a movie. Honestly, I'll take it. Now I don't have to cook for myself tonight. Plus, he seems like a nice guy. I wouldn't mind getting to know him more. Okay, hang on. Down. Down, Fido, down. That's great. How does 6 p.m. sound? I'll be sure to have the salmon done before you get here. Yeah, sounds good. I'll see you then. I pay for my groceries, pack them into my car, and drive home. After putting all my groceries away, I let myself have a light snack so I can save my appetite for later. In the meantime, I'll just catch up with one of my current TV shows. Looks like it's 6 p.m. now. I'll start heading over to Jacob's house. You got a little Halloween decor. Is it like October? There's a little Halloween decoration out. I think it's a pumpkin with a witch's hat. It's cute. Next to my house was Jacob's bungalow. Once in a while, I do see him sitting on his patio chair. Sometimes he even waves to me after I come home. I knock on his door. I hear some clicking and budging until... Althemia? Please, come on in. Make yourself at home. Get cozy on the couch if you'd like. I scan around the small living room. His modern TV sticks out from the rustic appearance of everything else. Also, I see a fish tank. I know I said the salmon was gonna be done before you get here, but I ended up forgetting one of the ingredients, so I had to make an extra trip back to the store. Dang, that must have been pretty annoying. Yeah, but it was worth it. I wanted to make sure everything was perfect. For you. Thanks, I think. Suddenly, the kitchen timer went off. The aroma of cooked fish filled the room. It's about done now. Let me just set up our plates. He walked over to his small kitchen and took out the salmon from the oven. The aroma is even stronger now, and my stomach growls in response. Someone's hungry. I can hear you all the way from here. Hey, shut up. Don't cry out my tummy. Jacob comes over to the couch and sits next to me, handing over my plate. Yummy. Okay, guys, fun fact about me. I love fish. Thanks. My food looks like it came straight out of one of those fancy cooking magazines. It looks good, but the real question is, does it taste good? I cut a flaky piece off with the side of my fork and put it in my mouth. That's a yes. Jacob, this is delicious. This tastes even better than fish I've had at restaurants. Really? That's sweet of you to say. Say, Althemia, I knew making that extra store trip was worth it. Now, let me go start up the movie. It's the jackalope! We both focus on the screen as we eat our dinner together. This Revenge of the Jackalopes movie did have cheesy acting and effects, as I expected, but I found it more charming than outright bad. We both finished our dinner pretty early into the movie, but at least I can give my full focus on the plot now. From what I'm understanding, the jackalopes are tired of being hunted and experimented on, and now they're rampaging the Midwest. Oh wow, a guy got his eyes gouged out by a pair of ants. Ugh, yuck. No. While I'm distracted, I feel weight shifted behind me. Then something grazing against the back of my head. Well, hello there, stranger. Jacob's arm is wrapped around the top of the couch. His hand was resting on my shoulder. Did he forget that I was here, or is this deliberate? I'll let it go. I stay perfectly still, calculating his movements. I'm watching you. As if he read my mind, I feel his hand rubbing my shoulder in a circular motion. It was relaxing. I felt myself zoning out towards the end of the movie. My eyes were fluttering. And that's weird. It doesn't seem close to my usual bedtime, and yet... Tired? Yeah. He gently wraps his arm completely around me. My head rests against his shoulder. His body is warm. Sleep well, sunshine. Did he put something in my fish? Hold up 1 second now there, Jacob. Putting something in a girl's fish is illegal. No. Not my fish. I love fish. I feel myself tossing and turning in my sleep. What? Huh? Rubbing my eyes, something. This is not my house. Morning, Althemia. Did you sleep okay? Hey, what happened last night? Oh, you fell asleep during the end of the movie. I didn't want to disrupt you, so I let you sleep here. He stepped closer and grabbed something draped across my shoulders. It was a blanket. I didn't want you feeling cold in the middle of the night, so I sorta tucked you in. I also made us some breakfast. It's nothing special, just some eggs and toast. Eggs. You look out his window. It's still dark out. The sun's not even up yet. What time is it, dude? What time is it? How long was I asleep for? Let's see. Well, we finished the movie around 8 p.m., which is when you fell asleep. Right now it's 4:35 a.m. 4 in the morning? It's not breakfast time, it's sleep more time. I was asleep for 8 hours? Yep, you got a full night's rest. That's really strange. I usually fall asleep much later than that. How come you're awake so early? My sleep schedule is kinda everywhere. I'm a night owl. Plus, I wanted to watch the sunrise. What time does the sun rise here? 4 in the morning? Nah. Jacob walks over to his kitchen and comes back with 2 plates. Here, you'll think better after you eat. I'll think better once I figure out what... I can't even English. Let's just continue. I'll have breakfast. I'd feel bad if I declined his generosity. He was kind enough to let me sleep here and even make me food twice in a row now. I grabbed a plate in front of me and sit back down on the couch. Thanks, Jacob. It looks good. He comes to sit next to me with his own plate. His glasses look like they turned into sunglasses. I take a few bites of my toast. It's crispy and buttery. And Jacob cuts into his eggs and dips his toast into the yolk. It felt a little awkward only hearing each other's loud crunching in between bites. I can't. I don't know about you guys, but eating in silence is just anxiety ridden to me. I gotta make small talk. I can't keep eating. Small talk. So, Jacob, you got any hobbies? I see a fish tank in the corner of your room over there. He nearly jolts up from his seat in response. Yeah, I really like fish keeping. Cool. What got you into fish keeping? Well, I used to go fishing a lot with my dad. I remember being upset about how I couldn't keep the fish I caught. Then he introduced me to fish keeping. It's a nice little thing, decorating a tank and choosing what kinds of fish you want. They like to follow your finger too, or when I talk to them, they'll follow my voice. Sometimes I watch them swim around for hours. He takes a large bite out of his toast. Do you have a favorite fish? Salmon is my number 1, both in taste and in looks. Sockeye salmon even has my favorite colors together, red and green. Christmas colors. Yeah, salmon is pretty cool. Mind if I take a look at your tank? Go ahead. There's a little shark. It's a pineapple. I couldn't help but squint as my eyes adjusted to the bright red lighting of the tank. The enclosure itself was neatly decorated with an array of aquatic plants and little caverns for fish to hide in. There also appears to be a few pieces of decor that reference various TV shows and movies. Do you have a favorite fish in this tank? I usually try not to play favorites when it comes to my pets, but I like that what? Plecostomus? Plecostomus. Wait, which one? The big black fish that sucks on the glass. They're also known as plecos. That's what those things are called? I just called it the vacuum fish. I straight up just called it a vacuum fish. His name is Captain. He keeps the tank clean. Hello, Captain. The fish stares blankly at its surroundings. He's in his own little world. I like how plecos look and how helpful they are at keeping algae low. You can also feed them pieces of cucumber. It's fun watching them eat. They're also bottom feeders, which means they can actually eat more than just plants, like dead fish. Plecos can kill if they want to, but I make sure Captain is well fed so he doesn't attack the other fish. There's also the angelfish. Despite their names, they can actually be pretty aggressive. I only keep a few of them so they don't fight. They usually start fighting with each other when they want a partner for themselves. Can't say I blame them. I sit back down and finish the remaining pieces of my food on my plate. Hope you enjoyed the little fish tour. Yeah, your fish are pretty neat. Thanks. Sometimes I show off my fish tank on fish keeping forums, but showing some of my hobby in person feels much more special. It means a lot to me, Althemia. As he finishes his breakfast, he takes both our plates back to his kitchen. I should start heading back home now. Thanks again for the movie night and the breakfast. I still feel bad for sleeping here on accident. Don't worry about it, Althemia. You're always welcome here whenever. I make my way towards his front door to leave, but... You know, there's like, what the fuck, Richard? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 locks? Jacob! Why are there so many locks? Here, let me get those for you. He unlocks each piece of security quite slowly, as if he's purposely taking his sweet time with it. Finally, he takes out a ring of small keys from his pocket and unlocks the last piece. Bye, Althemia. Have a good day. Thanks. You too. Man, that was young. That ain't creepy at fucking all. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? What the fuck? Dude, so far he seemed just like showing like friendly hospitality, and now all of a sudden the fucking locks got my ass over here like, huh? I walk back towards my house. It's still dark outside, and I find myself yawning as I get to my front door. I make my way. Now I'm looking out. I saw him peeking through his own door, so now I'm looking at everything like, I make my way up to my room. Even though I slept a whole 8 hours, I still feel a little drowsy. I got settled down in bed. My mind begins to wander. Something about my neighbor does feel off. Who needs that many locks on a door? But I guess I can't blame him. I've heard of some people going missing in this area. There hasn't been another missing person for a while, though. I don't have the energy to overthink things right now. I shut my eyes and fall asleep. And the doorbell wakes me from my slumber. Not again. I feel groggy as I rub my eyes. After freshening up in the bathroom, I head towards the front door once again. Hi, I need you to sign this. I'm so used to seeing a different blonde guy showing up at my door that for once I was not expecting the mailman. I don't think I've seen this one around before, though. Okay, right here? Yeah. I give him back the clipboard, but before handing over my package, he scans over the paper carefully.
Nope.
Althemia, cute name you got there. Thanks. Name's Austin. You're new in town, yeah? Yeah, well, I moved here just a few months ago. Oh, hell no. The music changed. Jacob! Jacob! Jacob, help. That explains it. I should have known you ain't from around here. Don't get too many people like you in this town. And what do you mean by that? Nothing. Just not too many hotties living here, you know? Jacob! Jacob, help! Jacob! Look, can I just have my package now? I don't have time for this. Jeez, calm down, Althemia. Listen up a bit. You should be thankful someone is talking to you. Oh yeah? How so? Don't it get lonesome around here, being new and all? I can be your first friend. He leans an arm against my doorway, bringing his body closer to me. Give me my package and just leave. And if you give me a chance, I can even be your boyfriend. In the corner of my eye, I see Austin's free hand slither its way around my waist. Before I could speak, another man grabs Austin's shoulder and tugs him away from me. Hey, are you gonna give her the package or not? Who the hell are you? That doesn't matter. Give her the package. Austin looks down at Jacob, not moving an inch. Well, it just so happens that this is the last trip I need to make for today. I don't mind doing a little overtime. Give her the damn package and get your creepy ass out of here. You got that? Jacob's voice boomed in my chest. I've never heard him raise his voice like that before. All right, geez, no need to make a scene. Relax. Austin carelessly tosses my package to me, despite the label saying fragile. He walks back to his mail truck before driving off. He gives a wink in my direction. Ugh. It looks like Jacob saw that too, and raises a middle finger at him before he drives off. I'm saved. Hey Jacob. That guy didn't touch you, right? Well, he had his hand around me, but I was ready to push him away. I can see Jacob shaking a bit. If that asshole ever bothers you again, you let me know, okay? Okay. I'll let you know. Hurry, ran out of safes. On the first page. I'll let you know. It's probably a good idea to have someone close by as a helpful hand, or even as a witness. If having another person around me works, then soon enough that creepy mailman will fuck off for good, or at least treat me with respect. Thanks, Jacob. I look down at my box. But hey, at least my mail arrived at my door this time. He stays quiet. Yeah. Okay, Jacob. I'll see you later. Goodbye, Althemia. I close my front door and begin opening my package. Cutting open the tape, I look into the contents inside and find my new Mew Sheen kitty mug and matching bowl. I'm glad these didn't get damaged during shipping, or if Austin's poor handling. I set my new mug and bowl in my kitchen to use for later. They're so cute. Since today is my day off, I think it would be good time to explore the town. The Texas heat has kept me indoors for a while, but since it's autumn, the weather has gotten cooler. I make my way upstairs to get properly dressed and walk to the park. This park in the neighborhood has a few trails, some benches, and a playground. A lot of orange trees and colorful flowers spread along the path I'm walking on. It really is nice to get out of the house for a little while. I take in a deep breath of fresh air and the surrounding noise of the wind and birds. And... Huh? A camera shutter? Looks like my neighbor is here too at the park. I didn't know he's into photography. His camera is aiming in my direction. He stops taking pictures when our gaze meet each other. Althemia, nice seeing you so soon. Were you taking pictures of me? I don't know. Him yelling earlier kind of caught me off guard. Nah, I'm taking pictures of the fountain. Alright, but is it okay if you point the camera in another direction? He takes in a deep breath and looks down at his camera. Sure, sorry about that. I walk away from the fountain and follow a different path. The fallen leaves give a nice crunch underneath each of my steps. I sit myself down at a nearby bench. This park is nice, but I'm curious what else the town has to offer. I get out my phone and search for what stores are nearby. Other than the grocery store and a small retail outlet, looks like there's a mall. The day is still young. Time to head back. As I make my way back home, I grab my car keys and drive my way to the local mall. Yo! I would so go broke on these plushies and like everything here. I'm surprised to find a Pop Topic shop inside the mall. I haven't been inside one of these since I was a teenager. The walls are covered in shirt designs for sales, ranging from bands, cartoons, and anime. I turn to my left to spot a whole section dedicated to plushies. Wait, is that... Oh! A jumbo-sized Mushin plush. I squeeze the plush and give it a big hug. Oh my god. It's so squishy. I slam my money down on the counter and pay for my new plush. No way was I going to leave without him. New plushie acquired. After some further browsing of the other shops, I didn't see anything else that interested me. Although the food court looks pretty good. I was so busy shopping, I completely forgot to have lunch. It's already dinner time. I scan over the different options available and a red glowing sign catches my eye. Behind the glass, there's an array of noodles, rice, and all sorts of different veggies and meats. Pad kra po, pork larb, tom yum soup. Thai food sounds great right now. I step into the line and wait among the other customers. So, what are you getting? I turn to the voice behind me. Ah! You gotta be shitting me. Man. Jacob! Jacob! Every time I see this asshole, I'm just like, Jacob, help. I said, what are you getting? Chinese food? Aw, shit, man. He's already aggressive. Come on now. No, this is the line for Thai food. Same thing. So what's good here? I was just gonna get some takeout from here. Maybe some pork larb. It looks good. What's that? It's a dish with seasoned pork mixed with some chili and vegetables. You can wrap it in some lettuce and eat it like that. Or you can eat it with a side of rice. It's really good. What else is there? I point at the large TV screens behind the workers. Well, they do have a giant menu you can read from, Austin. Oh, you remembered my name. Well, how could I forget after you rudely tossed my package at me? Seriously. I rolled my eyes and turned away from him. Can't this line move any faster? Aw, come on now. I think it's really sweet you remembered. Oh, come on. Line, move faster. I don't want to deal with him. We only just met and now you're already thinking about me. I'm flattered, Althemia. I ain't. I'll just ignore him. Hey, it's rude to ignore someone when they're talking to you. It's also rude to be a dick. But you don't see me complaining. Althemia. You're being a stick in the mud. Come on now. Tell you what, how about I give you my number? I already remember your address. I can pick you up anytime you want. Just give me a call. Excuse me? Jacob! Does this creep ever shut up? Who even says shit like this? Austin takes a caressy napkin and pen from his pocket. He scribbles down his number and hands it to me. I don't want it. Oh, I get it now. You ain't much of a phone caller, huh? It's fine. I understand. How about we just text? Or would you rather have me come over instead? No. Don't feed into the stupid. Take my number. Take my Seriously? How? Really now? He's that persistent. Fine. It's clear this guy isn't going to leave me alone. Looks like I'll play along, even if it means feeding his already big ego. I swiped a napkin out of his hand and crumple it into my pocket. Hopefully, that'll shut him up. Ha! I knew you wanted me. I'll see you around, Althemia. I'm not really in the mood for Chinese food. It's Thai food. Finally, that creep left. I let out a sigh and inched my way forward in line. Eventually, I ordered my pork larb and some egg rolls to go. I think I'd rather eat my dinner in peace at home than here. I drive back home and I can feel my stomach rumble. The moon is already out by the time I walk through my door. I set my Mushin plush on the couch and searched through the plastic bag full of food. Yikes! The sauce for the egg rolls leaked everywhere. This styrofoam box is drenched. I do have that Mushin dinnerware set. I'll just scoop my food into that. I opened my cupboards and grabbed the matching bowl and mug. Hey. My mug has a crack in it, and that wasn't there before. I slide my dinner into the clean bowl and pour myself a glass of refreshing water. Water droplets split right into my shirt. My mug is chipped. Was that there before? Austin did toss me my package instead of just handing it over. Unless maybe he dropped the box before ringing my doorbell. I guess I'll just turn this into a pencil holder later. I bring my dinner to my office and turn on my PC. I set my dinner down at my desk and eat while browsing the web. It's been a while since I've checked my Friendspace account. Let's see what's up. Mushin Supreme. I have a little bit of an obsession. Oh my stars. Everything looks about the same until I open my notification box. Oh, wow. This person liked a lot of posts I made. Looks like I received a friend request from a user named Salmon VHS. I click on his profile. Oh, it's my neighbor's profile. Most of his posts are him advertising his photography business. Apparently, he also fixes computers. He does come off as someone who's tech savvy. I scrolled down and noticed that his friends list only had 2 people. One account is named John Alden. It's probably one of Jacob's family members. The second profile seems to be a meme account. He's gotten the most comments under a post about a lost TV show he's been archiving. Something called Bappy the Horse. Never heard of it. But it looks like a lot of people were thankful he posted lost footage of this 1960s cartoon. Other than that, the occasional reblog by John Alden, he doesn't seem to get any other interactions. I hover my mouse over the request notification. Yeah, I'll accept. He seems like a lonely guy. I'm sure it wouldn't hurt to add him. I do want to make more friends around here too, so this is a win-win. I click the accept friend request button and refresh my page. Maybe he can tell me more about this Bappy the Horse cartoon he found. It'll be a refreshing read during my work break. Speaking of work. What is this? I open up my work document. I have to make sure I get this printed and shipped out soon. I click the print out button and await my papers. Huh? A notification pops up on my screen. Out of ink. Ah! Ink's expensive! Well, looks like I'll just have to buy some tomorrow morning. I finish the remainder of my Thai food and leave the office with my bowl. I place my dinnerware in the sink, walking across my room. My foot steps on something. I pick up the envelope. A love letter from me? In the middle of my kitchen? The outside is adorned with drawings of red hearts. How nice. The back of the envelope has a heart sticker on the flap. I peel it away and open it. To my darling, one of my favorite pieces of poetry reminds me of you. Among the vast oceans and foamy waves, the salty air and gray storms, I've yet to come across another being within these tides that capture me so. No pristine shine of scales nor silver can tempt me, for the true treasure I seek is you. Love, your secret admirer, I tried to draw you a swordfish. That's so cute. Aw. Aw, that's sweet. The little doodles are cute too. Looks like they've been drawing with glitter pens. It's so cute. To be honest, I didn't expect to gain someone's attention so quickly. Whoever this person is, they've definitely got my attention too. I smile to myself and head upstairs. I fold the letter back into the envelope and place it on my nightstand. I tuck myself into bed and slowly doze off. The sunshine pierces through the curtains and covers my face. I stretch out my limbs and shift myself out of bed. It's around the afternoon. Sleeping in feels so nice. But I still need to go out today. I have to get the printer ink. Before I do that, I smell a little ripe. I'll take a shower before I leave. I gather up some clean clothes and came across my Bewitched Blood t-shirt. Oh yeah, I should wear this today. I fold my shirt and bring it with me to the bathroom. I placed my clothes by the sink and made sure to use the bathroom and brush my teeth. Turning the knob, warm water sprays out of the shower head. I undress and step right in. Ah, this is nice. I needed this. I lather up my body in soap to wash off the grime. I reach for my new bottle of shampoo, but something looks off. Why is some of it already gone? Did it leak out? Well, that's annoying. I guess the bottle is faulty or something. I squeeze out a bit into my palm and start washing my hair. Woo! All clean. I dry myself off with my towel and start putting on my set of clothes. I look in the mirror and my new shirt fits great. I grab my keys and head out the door to the retail store. I come through the various aisles to reach the electronics section. Let's see here. Need help with anything, Althemia? Whoa. I jumped from my spot. Oh gosh. Hey, Jacob. He seemed to notice my startled expression. I didn't mean to scare you. I kind of have that effect on people sometimes. Oh, I don't like how your eyes got smaller. So, Althemia, what are you looking for? I need help looking for some printer ink. I ran out of black ink for my printer. If you have the... Yeah, we have those in stock. Let me go grab one for you. And there he goes. Whoa. I mean, it's good to know this place has good customer service, but jeez, was he speedy. In a flash, he comes back with a big smile on his face. I got it. Here you go, Althemia. He hands me the cartridge box. I look over the model number. This is the exact one I needed for my printer. Yep, just like you wanted. But how did you know what brand I use? And the number type? This type of ink is bought really often, so I took a lucky guess. Okay, I'm watching you, mister. I still like you more than Austin, though. Well, thank you for finding the ink I need. It's no problem at all, Althemia. I'm really happy to help. And this might sound weird, but did you shower today? Yeah, I did. Why? When you stand by me, I can smell you. Wait, I thought I washed myself thoroughly. Do I stink that bad? No, not like that. I meant that you smell nice. You smell fresh and clean, like a soft ocean breeze on a summer's night. It's really nice. Thank you. Weirdo. Both of us turned our heads next to us. Oh. Why are you everywhere where I am? Do you talk to everyone you meet like that? It's called a compliment, not that you would know what that is. Nah, you're fucking weird, man. Look who's talking, mister. I like wrapping my arms around strangers. Oh yeah, that's real funny coming from someone who keeps taking Althemia's mail. I don't know what that was. Nuh-uh. You better watch that mouth of yours to a customer. Wait, what? Jacob, are you deliberately taking my mail? Yeah, Jacob, tell Althemia why you keep taking her mail. I only took your mail to keep it away from this moron. I saw this guy opening people's packages before. I didn't want that happening to you, so I made sure to keep your mail safe with me. I'm completely shocked. Austin, is this true? The taller man rolled his eyes. No, this guy's a creep and a liar. I wouldn't be surprised if he was taking your mail just to get closer to you. Then how do you explain this? Jacob took out his phone and pulled up a video he recorded. The footage shows Austin tearing into multiple envelopes, opening what looks like a birthday cards and taking the money out of it. I didn't know he knew about that. Look, that was only one time. No, you did this multiple times. Jacob then opened a folder of multiple videos of Austin's behavior. Yeah, not so tough now, huh? That's really fucking creepy, man. No, not when you're committing a crime. Whatever, man. Look, I won't be doing that ever again. I gotta keep this job. So you better delete those videos, or else. Or else what? Are you threatening me? Or else I'll make your life a living hell. How about that? Would you like me to call security? Nah, I'm good. As Austin leaves, he purposely bumps his hip against a table of items on display, knocking the boxes onto the ground. Oops. Jacob grits his teeth and clenches his hand into shaky fists. Fucking asshole. He starts stacking everything back up again. I give him a hand and pick up the remaining boxes. Thanks, Althemia. Didn't think we'd had to go through that today. But, enjoy your printer ink. If you need help looking for anything else, just let me know. Actually, I do have a question. Why haven't you reported Austin about him stealing? I've tried to, but the post office doesn't believe me, even with the videos I took. And they said the footage was captured from too far away, so they can't completely confirm whether it's him or not in the video. And Jacob pulls out his phone again, showing me some more of the videos he took. It's bullshit. It's so obviously him. Same douchey man bun, same hair color. It's him. Admittedly, the footage does look a bit grainy, but it's definitely Austin. It's dumb the post office doesn't believe you. I know, right? I would have used my better cameras to record this, but they're being used for something else. Anyway, I should probably get back to work. See you around, Althemia. He puts his phone back into his pocket and awkwardly smiles at me. I wave goodbye at him as I walk towards the checkout area. After paying for my ink, I make my way back home, still taken aback by what happened. Yeah, that was crazy. Feels nice to be back home so quick. I placed my ink cartridge in my office to replace later. Right now, I'm starving. I make myself a quick bowl of cereal and sit down on my couch. I turn on my TV and flip through the various channels. Crimson Lake open to the public again. In other news, police have finished their investigation at Crimson Lake. All remains of the body have been uncovered. The identity was of a man in his late 20s named Jesse Hewitt. He was found with over 60 stab wounds to the chest, rope burns around his wrist, and missing eyes. Autopsy report says his heart is missing from his chest. Another case from a year ago had similar results. Amy Fernandez was another victim who suffered a similar fate, her body also being absent of a heart. Whoever has been doing these killings has always left the chest cavity of the victims empty. Police are still on the lookout for this unknown killer, but the crime scene has been thoroughly searched. Crimson Lake is now open again to the public. Wow, that's gruesome. That name Jesse Hewitt is familiar. I do recall reading about this in an article online. He went missing about 3 months ago before I moved here. It's a shame he had to die in such a brutal way. Open or not, I don't think I'll be visiting that lake anytime soon. I picked up my remote and changed the channel to something more happy. Yay, cartoons! The network is even playing one of my favorites, Sammy the Scaredy Cat. In this episode, he has to save his owners from a shadow demon. Even though he kidnapped Sammy's owners, the demon never meant any harm. He was just lonely. I opened my eyes to the sound of a loud ringing. Whoa, I must have dozed off. And take out my phone from my pocket. The number calling me doesn't look like anyone I know. I pressed the green button. Mess with the caller. Is this the Krusty Krab? I could have sworn I heard someone chuckling softly on the other end. No, this is Patrick. Who is it? You just got it's a thumbs up for me. The caller's voice was masculine, but it was in a low whisper. Nice of you to pick up, sweetheart. Sweetheart? Who is this? Hey, buddy, you better speak up before I find you and kick your ass. I'd like to see you try, darling. Before I could speak, they hang up. And thumbs up went down. Perhaps it's better to just not answer random phone calls. What a weirdo. It's pretty dark out. I checked my wall clock. 8:05 p.m. I guess I can make myself a late dinner. I go ahead and make myself a quick sandwich. Sandwich. That hits the spot. My mail slot. An envelope falls onto the floor. Wait, are they still out there? Dang, whoever left this has fast legs. I pick up the envelope. Another love letter. Letter. I peel the sticker and fold out the paper. To my darling, you really are sunshine on a cloudy day, and I hope every time you wake up in the morning, you'll think about my letters. I can't stop thinking about you and your cute smile. You make me so happy more than you know. I love you very much. Hugs and kisses, your secret admirer. P.S. Bewitched Blood is a great band. Look at the doggy! It says wolf. He says wolf, guys. He go wolf. Oh, wow. So they also enjoy Bewitched Blood. Awesome. How did he know I liked that band? Wait, my shirt. The only place I went to today was that retail store. Could my secret admirer be an employee? Or maybe it was another customer. Whoever they are, they've got good taste in music. I finish the rest of my sandwich and head upstairs. It's raining. I can hear the soft pitter-patter of rain against my windows. This is perfect sleeping weather. I put the new love letter next to the previous one and tucked myself into bed. It does feel nice to be loved. Hey now. That was not nice. My heart is racing as I jolt out of my bed. Looks like that rainy weather became a storm. I checked the time on my phone. 9:45 a.m. I still have to print out that work document. I guess I'll go get freshened up. As I make my way downstairs, I immediately head to my office to replace the old cartridge. I flip the hood up on my printer and take out the old cartridge. I reach into the plastic bag to take out the new cartridge, but the box is already open. It's empty. Hold on. I look at the date of my cartridge in my hand. Yeah, this one is the new one. I guess I must have replaced my cartridge last night and forgot. I put the new cartridge back inside the printer. I print out my work document, fold it into an envelope, and add a stamp. I'll bring this to the post office later. Speaking of mail, I should check my front porch for any new packages. I took in the refreshing smell of rain. Small puddles formed along the sidewalk along to my house. I don't see any mail for myself, but I do see Austin nearby. Heh, sucks to be him right now. Wait, what's he doing? What the hell? He's kicking the packages to people's doors. I put on my coat and shoes and run outside into the pouring rain. Hey, asshole, what makes you think that's okay? Huh? Althemia, the hell do you mean? You're kicking people's packages. You're going to break whatever is inside. And, not my problem. I'll just let them believe the seller didn't package it properly. The boxes are all soaked in water and mud. How could you think any of this is okay? Look, my hands are already dirty. I don't need them wet too. And I dropped the box by accident. It was heavy. It's just easier to kick it to Jacob's door. He continues kicking the box forward. There's a sticker on the side of the box that reads fragile. It sounds like there's shattered glass inside. Even if Austin hates Jacob, this is not professional at all. If Austin is willing to do this to my neighbor's package, I'm sure he's willing to do this to anyone. Hey, what are you doing? I ring my neighbor's doorbell. Jacob pokes his head out the door with a grin. Good morning, Althemia. What's up? I caught Austin kicking your package around. He did what? What the fuck, man? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Hey, back off. I'm trying to do my job. No, you're not. You're making a mockery of yourself is what you're doing. You ain't doing shit. Look how banged up my package is. You did this on purpose. Since you're here, I'll just leave the box where it is. I don't got time for this. Austin scurries back into his mail truck. As he turns his keys, he gives me a hard stare. Are you happy now, Althemia? Austin steps on the gas pedal and tries to get as far away from us as possible. I'm gonna get you fired, asshole. The rain continues to pour down on us. Jacob doesn't seem bothered, probably too angry to care. He lifts his soaked box from the muddy ground and walks back to his porch. I wish Austin wasn't such a jerk. I'm really sorry this happened to you, Jacob. He seemed to calm down a bit from my voice. I'm glad you told me what happened. Didn't expect him to be any lower of a scumbag than he already is. My neighbor opens his front door and places his wet box on the floor mat. Ugh! Whoa, Althemia, over here. We huddle under his porch roof. Lightning strikes were completely visible over our heads. That was a close one. I'm glad you're safe. Come on, Althemia. You should come inside till the storm passes. I'm curious what he ordered that is, kind of shattered now. I step inside of my neighbor's house, making sure to wipe my shoes on the floor mat. Ugh! Stop that. Another lightning strikes flash from the window. It nearly touched the ground. Jeez, haven't had brutal weather like this in quite a while. But whenever we get storms, I like to cook up something that tastes extra good on a cold, wet day like this one. Something does smell good. Something sweet. I was preparing some homemade chocolate chip cookies. If you want, you can come help me in the kitchen. Sounds way better than doing nothing. Great. Then let's get cooking. Here's where the magic happens. Well, some of it. So I actually have everything I need out already. The oven is still preheating. Before we start, let's wash our hands. After washing our hands, I stand next to the counter with the ingredients spread out. Okay, Althemia, you can start mixing the ingredients together. I'm gonna chop up the chocolate. You're chopping chocolate? Yeah, I'm not using regular chocolate chips from the stores. I like to get a big chocolate bar and cut it into small cubes. I guess these are chocolate chunk cookies. Jacob hands me a bowl and spoon. I poured flour, baking powder, and baking soda together. The blonde man opens a drawer and pulls out a kitchen knife. He starts chopping away at the large candy bar. Little chunks of chocolate piled up on his cutting board. The sugary fragrance of the chocolate was already tempting me. I guess cookies will be my breakfast for today. So, on the topic of cookies, do you have a favorite dessert, Althemia? A dessert? Well, I do like... I'm tied between the top two. I'm a sucker for cookies, though. Chocolate chip cookies. I actually love chocolate chip cookies. I'm really looking forward to how these taste. That's great to hear, Althemia. I hope you like my recipe then. I stirred the remaining ingredients into the bowl. Butter, vanilla extract, brown sugar, and regular sugar, salt, and some eggs. Everything is beginning to form into a light brown dough. Now, all we have left is to add the chocolate. Jacob takes the knife and sweeps the chunks into the bowl. I stir it briskly, making sure the bits mix evenly within the dough. Good job, Althemia. Looks like the oven is ready too. I'll start setting up this baking tray. I set the bowl back on the counter and noticed something. Somehow, Jacob got a bit of chocolate on his face. It's small, but it's there. I'ma wipe it off for him. Hey, Jacob, stay still for a sec. Huh? I wipe off the chocolate from his face with my thumb. I bring my thumb to my mouth. This is some good chocolate. Thank you, Althemia. Jacob rolls a piece of dough into little balls to fit onto the tray. He then places it into the oven. Okie dokie, now we just gotta wait a few minutes. And thanks for being my sous chef, Althemia. I know these cookies are gonna taste even better with your help. No problem. I can't wait to try out the cookies. The steady pattern of rain on the rooftop is not stopping. Thunder is still rumbling above us. So, what should we do while we wait? Well, before you got here, I was actually doing a bit of scrapbooking. Just reorganizing a few things around. His eyes start to look behind me. I ordered some new camera lenses, but I know they're completely ruined by Austin. Thankfully, the place I ordered them from accepts damage returns from poor handling, so at least I'm not at a loss. I'll just have to wait a little longer before I can test out these lenses. It's for my cameras. What makes these lenses so special? The lenses I ordered are called zoom lenses. A zoom lens lets me see something really far away. It's perfect for long-distance sightseeing. Oh, neat. Is there something specific you want to use your zoom lens for? Maybe for taking pictures of birds, some large wild animals, and smaller fellas too. With a zoom lens, I can pretty much take pictures of anything. Nothing can get out of my sight. Seriously, can that please stop? Oh, wow. This storm really ain't calming down. Yeah, and apparently I'm learning I have a fear of thunderstorms now. Anyways, I also want to take some photographs of a few landscapes and other nature scenery. If you ever want to get into photography, just let me know. I'll even let you borrow some of my cameras. Thanks, Jacob. That's nice of you to offer. I'm gonna go check on the cookies. Feel free to take a seat on the couch. I set myself on his comfy couch and noticed an open book on the table. There was a few Polaroid photographs strewn about. A lot of these show a much younger Jacob. Good news, the cookies are done. He sits next to me with a hot plate of fresh cookies. Cookie. Oh man, these look so good. Go ahead, Althemia. Take the first bite. I take a big cookie from the top of the stack and bite into it. Yummy. The cookie was soft and moist, and the warm chocolate practically melted into my mouth. Jacob, these are the best damn cookies I've ever had. I'm glad you like it. Jacob, I need this recipe, please. My neighbor seems flattered and chuckles at my over-exaggerated desperation. Okay. Here, I'll write it down real quick for you. After handing me his best cookies and... Oh no, I said the word! After... Fuck. After handing me his best motherfucking cookies in the world recipe, my attention goes back to the table. Jacob grabs a cookie and flips through some of the pages of the scrapbook. I noticed some of these pictures have you as a teenager. Yep, this scrapbook is specifically dedicated to my high school years. I found a few old pictures in one of the boxes while I was cleaning last week. Decided today was a good time to organize things. Y'all didn't hear that. Jacob takes a big bite out of his cookie. I pick up one of the Polaroids off the table. Oh, he had a doggy. His dad looks like Hawkmoth. Or maybe it's just the glasses. I think it's just the glasses. Glasses giving off that. Wait, Jacob, have you not changed your prescription since you're supposed to change those every 2 years, my guy? You got to say, or did you just keep the same frames? And that's a picture of when my dad took us to Louisiana one summer. Some of the best crawfish and gumbo you'll ever have is in Louisiana. I found that eating the crawfish with your bare hands makes you feel like a raccoon. Well, to me at least. The dog in the photo looks really cute. Was this your dog? Yeah, her name is Lucy. My dad got her as a birthday gift when I was a kid. Lucy is a very cute dog. She looks like a Labrador. Yep, she's Labrador Retriever. A very friendly dog. I miss her a lot. He took another bite out of his cookie. Who took the photo? My mom took the photograph using my Polaroid camera. I don't have that many photos of her. She never really wanted to be in any of them. Has your mom been okay? We didn't really see eye to eye on a lot of things. About a month after I graduated high school, I packed my things and left her house. Haven't talked to her since. I picked out another photograph from the table. Oh, this one is cute. What's the story here? Jacob takes a quick glance at the photo. Ah, that's me and Sarah at the county fair. We were both sophomores in high school. Aww. Was she one of your friends? Yeah, we were friends since we were in kindergarten. There was a long, drawn-out pause during the conversation. Jacob just continued nibbling away at the rest of his cookie. So, what happened? What happened to... We stopped being friends in senior year of high school. That's all. The tone in his voice became harsh. He grabs another cookie, this time nearly shoving the whole thing into his mouth. I'll take that as a hint to move on. The endless drops of rain and occasional rumble of thunder was the only sound between us. I keep my eyes on the photo for a little longer. They look so happy together. Imagining childhood friends separating on the last year of high school sounds painful. There's a Polaroid sticking out loosely from one of the scrapbook pages. The photograph was dark and somewhat grainy. All I can make out is the street with someone's back facing the camera. Jacob, what's this one? He looks at the picture I was holding, then takes it out of my hand. It's nothing special. This picture was just for an old class assignment. My photography class let us take pictures of different categories. This one was for street photography. Street photography is capturing everyday life events, usually within a city or town. I like taking pictures of people walking, just going around the town, minding their own business. I sneak a view of the photograph again. Is that Sarah? Does it matter if it is? It's just some street photography. Caught her one day in town and decided to snap a few photos for my assignment. Nothing more. And this one actually needs to be put into a different scrapbook. He slides the Polaroid into his pants pocket. I think I'll continue my scrapbooking a little later. It can get pretty messy having a bunch of pictures all out at once. You can keep looking if you want. I flipped through the remaining pages of his scrapbook. Even though it's sectioned off by year, there doesn't seem to be any photos from his senior year. I'm guessing this has to do with Jacob and Sarah cutting ties with each other. So Jacob, did you have any other friends in school? Yeah, I did. Monty, Steve, and Kenny. The last time they all talked to me was when prom was happening. None of us had dates, but all our moms forced us to go to proms anyways. We were all going to hang out together, but I ended up leaving the prom early. I couldn't bear to see her anymore. The man next to me takes in a deep breath. I've always wanted to slow dance. Never even got the chance to do that. I'll slow dance with you. You what? If you want, I can slow dance with you. It's pretty easy. He just sits there wide-eyed, still in shock by my offer. I'm about to grab your hands and pull you up, kind sir. Just come on. You want to slow dance with me? Right now? Yeah, why not? I know it won't be the same as a prom slow dance, but it's something you want to try. I'm down. Jacob immediately gets up from his spot and slides out a box from under the coffee table. He pulls out a record. There's a lot of ballads and love songs I like from the 1950s. This is one of my favorites. If we're gonna slow dance, I've always wanted to try it to this song. Hey! It was a catchy and soft tune, with some tender-sounding lyrics to follow. I get up from my spot and stand in front of Jacob. Okay, put one of your hands on my shoulders and place your other hand around my back. Relax, jeez. Like this? Yeah, just loosen your grip a bit. You're giving my shoulder a death squeeze. Oops, sorry. I'm still a bit nervous. That's okay. Now you want to gently sway your body side to side. And Jacob follows my lead, and his once tense grip started to relax. You're doing good, Jacob. Thanks. I take a step off to the side, guiding his body with mine. We slowly twirl around the floor in each other's hold. He swallowed hard, and his breathing seemed to quicken. Are you still nervous? Mm-hmm. That's okay. But you're getting the hang of it pretty fast. Just take in a deep breath with me. Breathe in. And breathe out. Jacob inhales slowly, repeating my same action. His whole body shivered as he exhaled. Better? Yeah. Thanks, Althemia. You're a good dance teacher. It's nothing, really. Keep at it, though. You've got some nice footwork. The more he swayed, it seemed the closer our bodies got. His body is incredibly warm. Hey, Althemia, there's actually something I've been wanting to tell you. I don't suppose the power going now have something to do with whatever the fuck you wanted to tell me. Whoa, what happened? Looks like we got a power outage. Don't worry, though. I have some flashlights nearby. I'll be right back. Just stay here, okay? I can somewhat make out Jacob's silhouette as he descended deeper into the pitch black room. Jacob? Jacob? I can't see a thing in the dark, and the storm clouds outside are muting any source of natural light. Regardless, I stay put. Hey, do you need help finding the flashlights? No response. What's taking Jacob so long? I don't have a choice but to stay put. You want me to walk into a wall? Like what? Maybe he needs help. I don't want to go too far, though. Maybe something around here can help. I wave my arms in front of me, feeling for my surroundings. Jacob, did you find the flashlights? Jacob, are you there? I only hear my own voice within the room. I'm not imagining things, right? Jacob? Hello? Is there someone else inside the house? No, impossible. This guy's got locks all over his door. It's nothing. My imagination is just making me hallucinate these sounds. Right? Is something smelling me? What the hell? Jacob, is that you? Oh, jeez, I wonder what I'm choosing. Hello? Can anyone hear me? Help. Uh-huh. I may die? There's a chance for me to die? Okay. I don't know how to respond to that, but you know. Well, that's all right. But you know, I guess we just gotta wait for the full game to come out. I honestly really like that. I was into it the whole time, as you guys could tell, because I accidentally said a word I'd never say. Erase that from your memories right this instant. You guys didn't hear me say that word? No, no, sirree. I say no such thing. But anyways, that will be all for Looking for Love for now. I can't wait to see more from this game. Also, I know at the end it said that there's going to be NSFW scenes, but when I downloaded the game, it actually did say that they were not putting in NSFW scenes. That was something they didn't want to do, so don't expect that. But anyways, love you, love pups, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.